Shalom, shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and salutations be unto all the Akim preaching the word in truth and in sincerity across the four corners of the earth. And shalom to the hopeful elect, you sincere believers, scattered wherever you may be. All right. There's going to be a lesson roughly entitled, "The Wicked Will Be Cut Off." All right. Inspired by a little reading I was doing earlier in the book of Job 24, and we'll start with it. Job 24, starting at verse 23 on down. All right, it reads, though it be given him to be in safety, whereon he resteth, yet his eyes are upon their ways. All right, we can apply this to Esau, Edom. All right. Though he be, in rule, and the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, even though they're in their heaven and, flourish in their wickedness, the Lord has not forgot about them. All right, and he requireth that which is past. Okay. And his eyes are upon their ways. He knows what they're doing. Okay. And ultimately, it's him, it's Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai in control of them as well. You see? Because, the Lord works on the left as well as the right. All right. He is in control. All right. Who can go against his will? All right. The Lord, this is his movie, man. You see? And Proverbs 16:4 tells you, the wicked. Let's just grab it real quick. One of my favorite scriptures, man. Because once you know that the Lord is in control of it all, man, it gives you great comfort. You see what I'm saying? Proverbs 16:4, the Lord hath made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right, for the day of disaster, for the day of wrath. And the Lord hath made all things for himself, man, for his pleasure, for his purpose. So going back to Job 24. So as he made the wicked, to do what he needs to be done on the left, right? He have also, set up a specific, or he set boundaries upon him, man. He set a limit upon his time to rule. And we can see now through the prophecy that his time is very short. All right, that's why he's coming down with great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. You see? So this is Job 24:24. They are exalted for a little while, right? That little while, that little season that they were loosed, right? To rule, to where they would come up, and rule the earth for a specific amount of time. The scriptures say the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, and that alone tells you, who's in rule right now. All right, starting with Amalek, the head tribe of Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? The elites, the you wish people, right? It says they are exalted for a little while, but are gone and brought low. Okay? And when Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, cracks them clouds and he comes with his angels, that's going to be the telltale sign that that his kingdom is through. It's over with, which it already is. It's circling down the drain now. But it's going to be evident in them in that day. It says they are taken out of the way as all other kingdoms that were brought upon the earth. And let's just I have this photo and the Water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Let's just grab it real quick, see if I can find it. Right here it is. Salakia. it goes into, you know what I'm saying, Israel's captivity and also the nations, you know what I'm saying, that were in rule. You see, so all these nations had their time to rule, or had us in slavery. You see, and you know what I'm saying. It said, "Are taken out of the way as all others." So just as all the others had a specific time to rule, all the other kingdoms had a specific time to rule. They're going to be taken out. Esau, Edom, they're going to be taken out of rulership. And after that, what, 2 Ezra 69, you know what I'm saying? After Esau, it is going to be Jacob to rule. And our kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom, according to Daniel 7. All right, we're going to take the kingdom. You see what I'm saying? And we're going to rule forevermore. Starting, all right, under the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, Yahweh Shai being Lord, and also King David under him. And then the 12, right? And then the 144,000. And the elect, all right, in all its respective order. But it reads, Salakit, they are taken out of the way as all other, and this is in the middle of Job 24 and 24, and cut off as the tops of the ears of corn. And if it be not so now, who will make me a liar and make my speech nothing worth? All right, so from here, all right, let's grab Psalm 37 and 10. It reads, for yet a little while, right? It's so minuscule in time compared to the kingdom of heaven when you really think about it. And you can't really fathom because we don't know what eternity is going to feel like. You see what I'm saying? We're going to have new bodies. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have complete power. Ah, man, it's going to be amazing. Awesome. It says, for yet a little while and the wicked shall not be. That's right. They're not going to be in power anymore. It says, yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek, right, the Israelites, starting with the elect, shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. All right, because after, when we're in power, there's going to be no more war. Right, and I believe that tells you that in Isaiah 2. Okay, Salaki, if I'm wrong. It says, the wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. And the NLT, it reads, but the Lord just laughs, for he sees their day of judgment coming. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Because the pride of their heart have deceived them. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that they can prolong time and to escape judgment, right? With the space stations and the underground cities and high-tech submarines and shit. There's no escaping the Lord, because them elites that are hiding in them bunkers and that think they're going to escape judgment, they're going to be the first batch of slaves in the kingdom of heaven. You see what I'm saying? Thus saith the Lord. And since I said that, let's grab it. Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, right? Because that's what we're doing right now, man. Starting with the hopeful elect, those that are waiting upon Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai to erect the kingdom of heaven, right? Because we're going to have the other nations, starting with Esau, Edom, as slaves, right? As servants. And we're right now patiently suffering. And we have belief that it's going to happen, that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is coming, is going to back up his word as he always does. All right, so from there, let's jump to Job 20 and 7, because ultimately this is the outcome of Esau Edom. Job 20 and 7. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. That's right. All right, because after 1,000 years of his sentence, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna get rounded up and burnt. You see, and we're never gonna see that pale flesh again, because they're the people with the curse of leprosy upon them, right? And it's not to say that all so-called white people, all right, will be burnt up, because we know through the spirit, Salaki, we know through the spirit that we have that there are Israelites that may look like Esau, Edom on the outside, but their spirit beareth witness with our spirit that they're children of the Most High, Romans 8 and 16. And if they're of the elect, you know what I'm saying, the Lord's going to gather them, you know what I'm saying, into that barn. But what? He's going to do away, all right, with the tares. All right, because just as how not every so-called white person is Edom, not every so-called black person is an Israelite. It's all about lineage and the spirit. All right, but not to get off topic from here, let's go to, and since I said, let's go to Obadiah 1 and 18 through the spirit. It says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. That's the point, right? We just read in that Job 20 and 7, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more. Obadiah 1 and 18. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. Whoo! In the NLT, it read there will be no survivors in Edom. You see what I'm saying? So they're gonna be terminated, man, basically, right? And we could speculate through the spirit, because no spirit ever dies. But as the apostles had, you know what I'm saying, we're going into a few years ago, and Lord willing, if I find the link, Lord willing, I could throw it in the description. But basically going into how, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be birthed into the other nations, right? But they're still going to be bottom of the barrel among the other nations. You see what I'm saying? But point being, Esau, Edom will never be in power ever again. And what? That flesh is going to be done away with, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau, Edom as a whole will be done away with. All right. So from there, let's go to Revelation 2 and 25. Going back to I'll start at 26. Going back to Israel being, you know what I'm saying, starting with the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and the elect, being in rule in the kingdom of heaven, Revelation 2 and 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. We're going to have authority. We're going to have rule over the nations. All right, it says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father, right? So we're going to rule them with power, right? Because we're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, you see? And that's going to be the standard. But these other nations, they're gonna have to learn, and they're gonna learn through trial and error. And with that, what we're gonna have that rod of iron, you know what I'm saying, to get them in line. Um, from here, let's go to Isaiah 14. But and also there, you know what I'm saying, after them 1,000 years, they're still going to they're gonna reap the benefits of the kingdom, not to the T as Israel, you know what I'm saying, because there's levels, of course, but they basically, and they're gonna get their proper portion of lands back, you know what I'm saying. But basically, they're not gonna be in a kingdom as Esau's, man. Let's get it. Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, right? And that's ultimately, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be rejoicing in the kingdom because they're not going to be under the wicked vibration anymore of this evil world, right? They're not going to, Esau Edom got the other nations slaving as well. You know what I'm saying? Especially in America, right? It's still to hell with the heathen, but they can still enjoy the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Salak, my mind is slipping me right now. But basically, they're gonna be all right. They're gonna be decent. You know what I'm saying? Again, not to the level of the Israelites, but they're gonna be all right. It says, "But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn." Right? And all of creation is mourning right now. But going back to Isaiah, let's get Isaiah 14 and 1. It says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel." This goes to show you the Lord, you know what I'm saying, has that specific people that he's dealing with and that he loves. It says, "And will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob," the Israelite foreigners, right? All the tribes being one. It says, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors." All right. And that's, you know what I'm saying, that's plain. And that's basically the point. All right. This whole chapter is fire, and I had a few, but that was the point. Lord's will. This was edifying and exhorting unto the flock. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory again unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, Wa, Abababa.